Hey y'all, I'm a Wild Twan, or Twan. That's my real name. That's not actually my real name. I'm not gonna tell you my real name because you're probably watching this video because you want to know how to build a flatbed. And great question. I do too. I don't actually know how to do any of this. I just did it. But I guess I'm gonna show you guys how I did it, so you can learn from my mistakes. So let's talk dimensions. This thing is 104 inches long. Okay, that's like 8.5 feet plus or minus. I don't know, wrong Asian. Width is 83 inches. That is just over 7 feet long. So the flatbed's made out of steel. It's 1/8. English is not good for me. Second language, ESL. Steel is 1/8 thick. The top portion of the flatbed is made by 3x2, and then the rest of the portions and the crossbars is made by 2x2 steel square tubing. Boop. The deck is made out of pressure pleat, ESL. Forgive me again for my ESL, god damn. The top is made out of pressure treated lumber. It's 5/4, so it's exactly an inch tall. I got this because it's treated already and it's not gonna rot under weather, under rain. I don't know, frick man. Don't ask me questions, man, I just work here. These lights are pretty sick. They're LED. I got them from AliExpress. If you want, I'm gonna link it in my description. I hope I can use an affiliate link so I can make some money off of this, but if not, I don't really care. What's a couple dollars? But dude, look at it. Sequential. Nothing screams a modern day truck like sequential, LED, virtue, ion, let's do it. Dude, the sun's just not working in my favor, but like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of did it. But these are the mounting points. There's four pieces of square tubing running along the whole length. This is just a support, but the last two are the main anchor points, just allow it to flex a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some pucks or body mounts and put them in between the frame and the flatbed. Again, I'm not really putting weight on this thing at the moment, so it's not too big of a deal. Now we get to the building part. First 4 cuts done, let's go. I don't sound like I didn't do it. So I left all this out yesterday to dry just because I brought it back here wet. It's pouring rain. But I'm gonna get all these pieces sanded and then we're gonna weld this thing together. Cool. So I got all the ends. Whoa. So I got all the ends grinded up, and we're ready for welding. So I just move these. So I'm gonna move these cross members off the table, and then we're gonna start welding the outside frame. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the to join the Black Parade marching band. It said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the deaf? I also picked up some welding squares, magnets, whatever. So I got these vice grips, 2 75-pound squares, and then these ones, I think it's 66 to 100. These are the ones that you can turn on and off. I wanted more of these, but they were so expensive. But essentially, off, on. Oh, yeah. I don't know where the extension cord is for this thing. Gotta go find one. Never mind, I found it. Now I can't find the wire for the freaking argon. We'll be back. Okay, that was a little tough just because I didn't know where some of the stuff was, but got the gas, got the hose, got the machine, got the extension. So we're gonna set it up and then get welding. Apparently this is a pretty high-tech freaking machine where it pretty much, you tell it what you're welding and it sets it up for you. I don't like the auto setting on this. I guess it's just a different wire size that I have in the machine. It's not set properly for it. So I just went manually and did some welds. I think I found the settings so we can start welding. So I've lined the table with steel square tubing and then pull this towards the end. If I clamp this and this and make it flush. I've done this method before. It's kind of annoying, but I'm going to square on, square it up, square up. Well, howdy damn. Just go look for my measure tape, but it's all flush. It's all squared. Hopefully I'm going to double check that square just because I do want this to be perfect. But yeah, I'm going to measure just to make sure. 104. It's good. Oh crap, I just moved it. So I'm just going to make sure this is all square again and then we're going to start welding. Okay, we're ready to tack this thing together. Playing this awkward game of Jenga right now. I'm going to try to get the frame on the table with all the 2x2 slats and the Crossmembers. A little awkward, but we'll make it work. Okay. Let's get this squared up. Square up. Sister, 'cause she's still too young to understand. When you love someone. How my fingers stuck. So before I start welding the last piece on, I'm just going to go around to make sure everything's still square. Cool, so we're done tacking the outer side of the frame and now all I gotta do is add the cross members. See how long that takes. So my crossbars are off by like 1/32. So I'll have to grind these before I put them on, but placement wise I have 6 crossbars. I'm not actually sure how far I'm gonna set them apart. I do probably want them closer together towards the end where the camper is going to be mounted for the support. But also, I want to make one of the gaps for the crossbar exactly where my tire is. So when it flexes, it should have maybe like an extra 2 inch of clearance from this. So we're gonna go measure where my camper is gonna sit to where the top center of the hub is on the rear, and then we're gonna go on my computer and go draw this up and get everything set. So the front of my camper is pretty much gonna be where the bed is here. Maybe like an inch or two of discrepancy, so it's not gonna be too big of an issue. I'm gonna measure from here. Oh, come on. So to my hub, in the front of the bed to my hub is roughly 56 inches. So yeah, I'm going to leave like a bigger gap between the crossmembers here, so when the tire flexes up, it might have 2 inches of clearance. So I'm going to take you guys into where I'm staying and then do some numbers on the computer, maybe order some pizza, it is getting late, and then come back and finish the frame. So I use Fusion 360 for most of my designing. I use it more to just get an idea of the shape or how it's gonna look. But yeah, I'm gonna draw out the measurements right now, and then we're gonna figure out our crossbars. Okay, so the inside dimensions are like 100 by 78. So, oops. So this is what we got for the inside. I'm gonna do some math, you know, use my glasses and my skin color Asianness to, yeah, shut the crossbar. Had to get some pizza. Papa John's, let's go. Dang. Got the sauce. So I'm just trying to calculate how wide the crossbars need to be where my tires may potentially flex up into. So 35-inch tire, which is what I'm going to run eventually. Half of that is 17.5. And assuming that I will be able to flex up 2 inches into the flatbed, so we'll go 15.5. And then we'll run this cross. So my crossbar should be about 16 inches apart. Maybe I'll do 17 inches apart to be safe. Yeah, so we'll throw that into the calculations. Okay, so I figured out the crossbars. The back is going to be 10 inches apart, the first three. And then the front, the first one is going to be 10 inch. And then the next two are going to be 15 inches. So that leaves me a 15-inch gap right here for the wheel to come up into. Okay, so we're laying down our crossbars. We'll start with the first one. I have a piece underneath so I can get this to sit flush, flat, and then I have my two corner or angles. Yeah, so we're gonna start welding. Cool. Okay, so I got all crossmembers tacked on. I gotta flip it over so I can do the tail. I think this weighs like 230 pounds as is, 220-ish. That's gonna be exciting. So I thought I could lift this and flip it over by myself, and I'm realizing that I can't. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the tail. This is the top side, but I'm gonna build it from the top. I'm just gonna put a tack weld in, like a very small one, a light one. And then once I finish building it and getting it all squared up and whatnot, I'm just gonna cut those tacks off. That's probably gonna be the easiest way for me because there's absolutely no way I can flip this myself. This thing's like 220, 230 pounds, and it's a freaking large piece. So yeah, I'm probably gonna start welding the rest of it together too. And Dan. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm moving on to the tail section. Essentially my tail is gonna be 9 inches tall. A license plate is 6 inches, so I just want half an inch on each side, top and bottom, sorry. So I'm going to cut out 2 7-inch square tubing so I can set up and then use that as a reference. Okay, first piece I'm going to cut for the tail is the bottom part. It's going to be a little bit tricky. I have enough space. It's just barely, okay. Yeah, so this is the bottom section. I'm cutting an angle just because the corner pieces, or the corner is going to be beveled in by 45 degrees. I don't know how to explain it really well, but I guess I'll just do it and then you guys can see after. So I have this piece here. Essentially, there's going to be one there, and then it's going to go like that, whatever. I don't actually know the math behind this. I don't really want to check because I don't care enough. I think I can make do with what I have. So I'm going to go, oh, that's good. Something like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to, I have a bunch of these cut off, so I'm just going to cut these. And that's going to be essentially whatever the angle is, or how much, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not really good at explaining things, like I said, so I'm just gonna do and you guys will just see. So I got my pieces cut, laying it out here. Let's move it like that, and then, oh. Something like that. That way I can measure the length this way and then I could just chop it off. It's pretty easy. Easy angle. I think it makes it look a lot cooler than having just this type of angle or a corner here. Yeah, so go ahead and make that for the next side and then tack it onto the frame. Cool. We got our 2 pieces cut. Nice. We got our first piece for the rear bumper welded. So I just gotta go duplicate this and make another one. So this is gonna be the bottom part. I gotta put the crossbars into the frame so I can put another support here. I just don't know where exactly. Let's see if I can get the bottom piece on. It's all messy, but it's fine. One there, one there, one there. Heck yeah! I'm super stoked! Fuck yeah! Heck yeah! No swearing, come on! So as you can see, voila! This is my project for the weekend. Yeah! That's it for now, until I take the bed off. Get the bed off. I'm gonna figure that part out. Then yeah, once I have the bed off, I can throw this on. I might be able to do the headache rack before. No, I can't because I need a measure from the flatbed to the back glass. So yeah, I guess it's just waiting to get the bed off and trying to find more money to build it. Frick yes, I'm stoked. Thank you.